Penn State is at home against Maryland. Penn State is out of the running for a division championship now, and Maryland, I mean, this would be like their big win and their big step, Danny. I mean, they're looking to take that next step in the division.
That's why I like them. Maryland quietly this season has been pretty good. They've been pretty productive offensively. With Taulia Tagovailoa, we know what he's capable of, and Mike Loxley has got a pretty good set of skill set players on the outside that I think could provide problems. I don't think Maryland would line up by any means and run the football against Penn State. And then Penn State, conversely, I think you mentioned something, Chris, that I think is very interesting. This point in the season, we're almost asking that question, well, who wants to be there more? We used to only do that for bowl games, but I think what's left to play for when it's not a Big Ten championship, how invested is a team? And if you don't show up ready to go, you get caught sleeping, you could find yourself in an upset. I think this would be a closer game, so I'll take Maryland in the 10 with their Super Bowl vibe kind of going into this game.
See, I think you could have made that case for Penn State last week when they beat the doors off IU in Bloomington, right? They could have come out, laid an egg, felt sorry for themselves after losing to Ohio State. It wasn't the case. I mean, this team could still win 10 games. They can go to a New Year's Six, outside chance of that still being in the cards for them. And I also think this is a bad matchup. If you look at the way Penn State can run the football with their two talented freshman running backs, Nick Singleton, Katron Allen, both of those guys should be licking their chops after watching what Maryland gave up last week to Wisconsin. 278 yards on the ground. I mean, Penn State's very capable of marching off with similar numbers. And then Maryland out of a bye, you'd think they'd be better prepared going up against a team like Wisconsin. They give up 5 sacks. Taulia Tagovailoa has his worst performance since they started Big Ten play, and Raheem Jarrett's going to be out for this one. So I think Penn State is able to handle this one easily. Yes. They match up well, too, on the outside with those pressure looks that Manny Diaz brings. I'm laying the 10 points in Penn State.
Sounds like a best bet.
That's what I was.
I mean, I probably should make it, although it's not, but maybe just throw it in that category.
Okay.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.